Hey everyone, Joe here with AllFunniesandGames, and we are back doing another drawing video, and this time we're going to be looking at body types. I'm planning to do one of these for guys and one for women. This one is going to be looking through the different female body types. If you don't know them, it's Hourglass, Apple, Pear, and Banana. I don't know why it's these. Like, it kind of makes some sense. Like, there's a little bit of intuition to it. I don't know who picked these terms. They're just the terms that I figure most people have heard. So we're going to pull up reference images. I'm sure you read the title of the video. You are aware. We're going to be doing one character in all these different body types, and that is Velma from Scooby Doo. So if you look at these reference images, especially this one on the bottom, you're going to see that, and it's pretty clear that her native body type is kind of apple-shaped. So that one's going to be most similar to what we already see. So we're going to start on apple here. Just kind of did a quick copy-paste and got these triangles in place. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about those here. Basically, these body types are defined by what is most prominent. Apple type, it's going to be most prominent in the shoulders and the upper body. Hourglass is a very, very narrow waist with kind of a emphasis above and below. Pear shape is going to be narrow shoulders, broad hips. And banana is going to be narrow shoulders, narrow hips. So apple is broad shoulders, narrow hips. Hourglass is broad in both. Pear is narrow shoulders, broad hips. Banana is narrow in both. And you can kind of see how that's going to change these body types pretty drastically. So I do them with those triangles that you saw as sort of the base layer, and really to emphasize something, it's how sharp it is. So like this one, the triangle in the upper body comes maybe halfway down the body. It's very acute angles, and the triangle for the hips is pretty narrow. It comes all the way up the body so that it's sort of a broader angle at the corners. Hourglass, it's that shorter triangle in both places, so it's got a very narrow meeting in the middle. You can kind of see that here, the way this is shaping up. The pear shape is going to be more towards the hips. Most of the weight's going to be in the hips. It's going to be very rounded in the lower body. And again, you see it's got these narrower shoulders than like the apple type would have. And then banana, I mean, this is so slim, you basically just have kind of a single curve shape on the outside. If you are a fan of the series I'm drawing from here with Velma, and it's Scooby Doo. If you're a fan of Scooby Doo, you can see like Velma has more of this apple shape in the series, but like a character like Daphne, she's going to have more of this banana shape. She's very slim. And so this is just kind of good practice to figure out what these shapes are going to look like, and just decide with each character, how do you want that character to look? What do you want from that character? Because if you're not really learning different body types, it's going to be a little bit cookie cuttery. You know, one character to the next. And I mean, that's not ideal, so. Alright, we're going to start putting clothes. And you might have noticed in my Starfinder video, what I like to do with clothes is just repeat this process over again. So I'm going to do another blue rough outline. And this is why it's good that I have the reference image, because I would not have remembered that she had her sleeves like rolled up to her elbows. Just not a part of the costume that would have stuck out in my memory. So that's why you want to use a reference image. But we're going to get these clothes on with the blue rough outline. And then we're going to go back over those with a black line, and that's going to give us this look. So yeah, you can see that I'm erasing the body shape now that I've got the clothes shape over that body shape, because I really don't need those black lines anymore. Now, it's important that I drew them the first time around because you can see these women look very, very different from one another. And that's kind of the point of this, is that not everyone's going to look exactly the same. And so it's really a good thing to figure out how you can make someone have a different body type if you're wanting to create your own character or anything like that. And then I'm probably not going to say too much about clothes and folding in clothes, but hopefully you can see from this that these clothes lie on the bodies that I drew. This is going to look pretty different person to person, even with a fairly baggy outfit. Like you can see this skirt on the pear shape is going to kind of drape a lot more in the back. So we're going to just quickly, this isn't a coloring or a faces tutorial, so we're kind of just skipping that part. And this is what we've got. So yeah, it's kind of just a quick, simple little thing. Just thought it'd be a fun exercise. And this is something I do to practice sometimes, is just figure out how these people are going to look. You know, I'll draw a character and then I'll say, okay, let's change the body type and draw them again. Okay, let's change the body type and draw them again. And then I just see how that comes out. And it's been a good exercise for me to learn, you know, body types and all that kind of stuff. So just something that I thought would be kind of fun, and hopefully you enjoyed me coming on here to share it. If you have an idea of something you'd like to see me draw, you can absolutely tell me that in the comments. And as always with these videos, if you saw it and liked what you saw, you can like, you can comment, and subscribe. More than any of that, you can tell a friend. But anyway, thank you for watching. I've been Joe with AllFunniesandGames, and I will see you on the next one.